Hello students. Today we'll read chapter 7 of your English literature book A Pact with the Sun, and the name of the chapter is The Wonder Called Sleep. So, after reading the title, we are getting the idea that the whole story is about sleep, which is still a wonder to all of us. We all sleep every day, but we don't know why we actually sleep. Why do we sleep? That we don't know. So, after reading this text, we'll get to know what sleep actually is and why do we sleep and what are the benefits of sleep. So, let's start. Our body and brain recover from fatigue after a good sleep. When we sleep for a long time, our body and brain recovers from fatigue, recovers from tiredness. We dream while sleeping, but we do not always remember our dreams. Yes, we dream when we sleep, but always it is not possible for us to remember what we dreamt last night. During sleep, our heartbeat becomes slower, our temperature and blood pressure go down. Why? Because it is a natural thing, it is a normal thing that when we do everyday's activity, when we are working hard, that time our heartbeat becomes fast. Our body temperature becomes, it goes up, and our blood pressure also goes up. But when we are sleeping, when we are in the resting mode, that time everything goes down. So, let's start. We know enough about what sleep is, though we don't know what exactly causes sleep. We all know what is sleep, but we do not know what is the thing that exactly causes sleep. Sleep is a state of rest, an unconscious rest. See, when we become tired, we take rest, because by resting, our body gets the energy to work again. But when we are sleeping, that time we are resting in an unconscious way. When we sleep, our body recovers from fatigue caused by the day's activities. Throughout the day, we do a lot of activities, and because of that, we become tired. But when we sleep, our body recovers that time. After a good sleep and the rest that it gives, we become alert and active again, ready for the normal activities of the day. So when we are sleeping, what happens? After a good sleep and rest that it gives, we become alert. So after a good sleep, we become alert, we become active again, ready for the normal activities of the day. When we wake up in the morning, it is not always possible for us to remember what happened when we were asleep. We cannot remember what was happening around when we were sleeping. We may remember a dream, but the rest of our sleep was a kind of darkness in which nothing seems to have taken place. We can only sometimes, it is not a thing that we can remember always, but sometimes we can remember what we dreamt last night, but rest of the things that happened during sleep we cannot remember. So it is a darkness. Several things happen to our body while we are sleeping. Several things happens. Now what are the things that happens when we are sleeping? As we sink deeper into sleep, when we goes into deep sleep, our muscles relax more and more. First thing, what happens? Our muscles relax more and more. Our heartbeat becomes slower. Our temperature and blood pressure go down. So, number one, our muscles become relaxed more and more. Number 2, our heartbeat becomes slower. Number 3, temperature goes down. Number 4, blood pressure go down. And the ever active brain also slows down. Number 5, our ever active brain also slows down when we are sleeping, so that we cannot think or act consciously. So while sleeping, our brain, our active brain, ever active brain slows down. That is why we become unconscious. That is why we cannot remember what was happening or what happened when we were sleeping. But we dream. When we wake up, our temperature and body pressure rise to normal. Our heartbeat and breathing also become normal, and we are fully awake and have forgotten most, if not all, the dreams that we had while sleeping. So, while sleeping, we forgot everything. Only thing that we can remember sometimes, that is sleep, that is dream. We sometimes can remember the dreams that we saw last night. So these things happens when we sleep. So up to this we have read in this video. In the next video we will read the rest of this chapter. Thank you.